Hey folks, it's Retro Randy, and I'm a big Thrift short nut. I've been a fan of Lazy Game Reviews, who he does his Lazy Game Thrifts, and I love that he's going around to Goodwills and other places, just finding weird and random stuff. Well, in the spirit of what he does, I'd like to do my own, and I actually went out today. I went up to a few places in Indianapolis and Carmel, and I came back with some good things here. Starting off, I'm a big Sierra fan, so when I saw Police Quest SWAT with all the disc, yeah, I had to jump on this. Yeah. Police Quest, if it's Sierra 1990s PC, you gotta play it. I'm a big Babylon 5 fan. My dad's ex-girlfriend got me into Babylon 5, and when I was 13, and, I was kind of having hard times with my mom and stuff, so I got into it, and one character I absolutely love, because he was your quintessential asshole of the series, and Londo Mollari for the win, because this is the guy who, he's your best friend. Also, he plays poker with his penis, so what else can you say about that guy? I picked this up at a Goodwill, because I'm not a High School Musical guy, but, it's got the dance pad and everything, and I'm a fan of having the big boxes. I think big boxes, if you get stuff with big boxing games, makes it more worthwhile. Speaking of big box, as most of you know, I'm a board game geek. So I saw this, and I instantly laughed to myself. I will be doing a board game review of this game, of Trump the Game. So I remember growing up and watching Donald Trump's Trump card series. It was a game show, and I remember because my mom used to wake me up at 4 in the morning so she can go to work. She'd be over at 6, so I'd always wake up and get dressed, take my bath, and then I would watch Trump card. And I saw this, and I'm like, but see, it's still sealed, so, I was like, yeah, let's do this. And also, I picked up some tokusatsu. I'm a fan of bad tokusatsu. And I'm sorry, I've seen this. This used to be on ABC. It's Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. And I'm also a fan of really bad Christmas specials, except for the Alpha's Christmas, because that can just die in a fire. This is the glitch that stole Christmas. I don't know if the Dr. Seuss family's still around, but I'm sure they should sue for this, because this is really dumb. But all Superhuman Samurai was just Ultraman, but in space. Or not cyberspace, sorry. It's in the computer. And I don't know what's yeah, there's a car going by. I'm shooting outdoors because I like the outdoors. But yeah, just zoom in on this. It's really, do we have like the dragon, and then we have like guitar, this retarded Jonathan Taylor Thomas lookalike? I mean, really. And also the episode is called Do Not Reboot Till Christmas. Roll that around for a second. Do not reboot till Christmas. Yeah, I'm cool. Thank you, Van. Also, again, tokusatsu fan, I picked up Power Rangers Turbo the movie. I will review this movie, because this movie is awful. But unlike the original Power Rangers movie, this is in continuity, folks. And I don't know why the fuck this is in continuity, but it is. So, yeah, it's something I will talk about eventually down the line. Then I went over to Half Price Books, and I have never played this series. I've played one game of this series, and it was the Xbox original. I've heard lots of good things about it. I want the sequels, but these sequels are so goddamn expensive. They are like $80 to $90 a game. I've seen some on eBay go for like $500. It's Panzer Dragoon. And the thing is, the reason the games are so high is because Sega has lost the ROMs and all the data for the other two games in the series. So there's only Panzer Dragoon and Panzer Dragoon Orta that came out for the Xbox that's out there. And the latest one that was for the 360. But, you see this, and you're like, done. Got it. Thank you, Redneck. You too, Van. And you, Car. You too. So, I'm almost there. And there's a Diesel Fest fanatic. Okay, so, I also got Midway Arcade Treasures. Now, if you've never heard of these games, these are awesome games. They're compilation discs. compilation games are really fun. They're also really great if you're sick as fuck and you don't want to get up and change games. So you can play games. It's got like Mortal Kombat 2, 3, Zybots, APB, Narc, Pit Fighter, which is the worst fighting game ever, Timber, which is like the lumberjack version of Root Beer Tapper for some reason. Primal Rage, because, fighting with dinosaurs. And in fact, that's getting a sequel for some reason. I don't know why the hell it's got a sequel. And then you got Rampage World Tour, which I don't know why they didn't put the original Rampage on there. Finally, I am a Laserdisc fan, so I collect Laserdisc, and I got these. And first we'll start with Santa Claus. And what's really cool about this one is that it has the Santa Claus written on the thing, all the way across. So you can read the Santa Claus. You can read that. So yeah, do some pausing. But yeah, it's the ultimate pause joke of Disney. But you get to watch that for yourself. I also picked up Blazing Saddles because it's Mel Brooks. Why not? And it's got some of the best lines ever. Like, what in the wide world of sports is going on here? The infamous parting scene. And for my next impression, Jesse Owens. Animal House, because I live in a college town. So why the hell do I not have this movie? Because, I'm sorry, John Belushi, this cover alone, like this comic cover, makes it worth it. And I'm sad to hear that they are trying to do a remake of this movie, and I wish that they wouldn't do that. Another one of my absolute favorites is a movie with the longest title I've ever seen. Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, because this movie is awesome. Thank you! You too!
I don't know where to start.
So,
Dodge truck with a...
I don't know either. But yeah, Dr. Strangelove, great film. It has freaking James Earl Jones in it. James Earl Jones and George C. Scott. It's also got Peter Sellers, because Peter Sellers is an awesome actor. I got Backdraft because I don't have too many Opie movies in my collection, and I figured it's about time I get some movies made by Opie. I'm sorry, with movies like with Baldwin, Jennifer Jason Leigh, which I'm a Jennifer Jason Leigh fan, De Niro, I love De Niro's work, and Kurt Russell. I'm waiting to try to get Casino. If you watch this and you have the Laserdisc Casino, hit me up. I will buy that off you because I love that movie. I love this movie. It's Stephen King, and I do believe that Family Guy did a great homage to it. But if you've never seen this movie, it's on Netflix. Watch it. It is really, really good. Kathy Bates deserved this freaking Oscar until she was in, as good as it gets, and she had to get naked, and everybody decided to throw up after that point. But still, great film. She scares the fuck out of me. She reminds me of my mom at times. It's a great film. Yeah, I don't know. I just saw this, and I'm like, it's 50 cents, but it's got Will Smith, the second best Satan character of all time. Will Smith absolutely is the second best Satan. So I saw this, and I'm like, okay, I'll give it a chance. It's, it's a film. It's 50 cents. Why not? And last but not least, this is an absolute favorite movie of mine. I know people who love this movie. The Naked Gun, Files from the Police Squad. I'm sorry, Leslie Nielsen is the man in this film. He's the man in a lot of films. And, yeah, I need to get more Leslie Nielsen stuff. I need to get Airplane. I need to get Airplane 2, Spy Hard, Dracula Dead and Loving It. Also, one of my other favorite movies of his is The Forbidden Planet. Now, I know one thing. I showed that game for the Midway release. That's a good collection, but if you have a 360 and you really have sworn off the Xbox, you can go get Midway Arcade Origins for the Xbox 360, because that one does 1080p, or 480p. And if you are one of these, guys who can't get an erection unless you have 1080p, then this is the game you need to play. But other than that, have a nice day, folks. Good night, good evening, whatever you want to call it. But this is Retro Randy. Have a nice night.